What's your read on this, Shandor? This grain issue? Do you sense that there is a shifting tide where European countries are just not going to be supporting Ukraine in the way that they perhaps have up until now since the invasion?
I think it's a very significant development, honestly. I mean, I'm covering pretty much Central European events also, and like 2 weeks ago, I already saw that this is coming and this might be huge. You know, the Polish agricultural minister resigned. There were non-stop protests in Romania, and you know, the European Commission was just sleepwalking into this. They didn't take it really seriously until, you know, these three countries pulled the handbrake and they stopped Ukrainian grain imports. When you look at the big picture, I mean, the whole issue shows what sort of problems we will have once Ukraine will be actual member of the EU, if they will ever be an actual member of the EU. So it's a country of 40 million people. It's a country with a massive agricultural production, with a lot of imports. And, you know, nobody was prepared for this tariff-free regime in Central Europe last year when the prices were, you know, much higher. Everyone was expecting that, you know, this grain will flow outside of Europe to Africa, to the Middle East, etc. And, you know, it's just became cheap, and it became a lot of these products that immediately show the problem that we will have once, you know, Ukraine will be inside. So, and also, you know, that there are other kind of problems, very practical problems that I hear mostly from Hungary, that, you know, these products are not the same quality that we produce in Europe, but they have access to the free market, and, you know, they are using different kind of pesticide and different standards, and they are actually not checked regularly. But I would say the whole big picture, what we see here, that especially Poland, the biggest supporter of Ukraine inside the EU, blocked the imports. I think this is, I mean, not a turning point in terms of supporting Ukraine in the war, but a turning point in a way how we see the future with Ukraine, how we, you know, Europe, or at least Central Europe is you know, hits the reality that we might see in the coming years. And I would like to see also, you know, the European Commission taking these issues more seriously. Nevertheless, they still think it's a regional problem. It's not affecting the whole of the EU market. But, you know, the EU market is like this. When it
Yeah.
hits one region, everything is affected. Nevertheless, my personal perception is if it would have happened in France or Germany, the Commission would have been much quicker to find a way out.